Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So I will start with a very nice meditation about Srimati Radhika.
Yeah.
In the end of the verse of 89.
Yeah.
My mind constantly remembers that Sri Radha. Because today, after all this, a lot of Tattva Vichar, I had the desire for some Rasa Vichar, for meditation on the form.
Just a minute. Where is my mind?
My mind constantly remembers that Sri Radha. It's a verse from Sangita Madhava or Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur. Anyway, if you don't find it immediately, no problem. I was just reading it.
Okay.
Just for the listening.
Okay.
Because it's very, very inspiring.
I can just read a bit your book.
I am not making sure.
Where? 99 is it?
I got your mosquito spray. I am already close with you.
89.
It's the end of verse 89. There are two big Sanskrit lines, or one big Sanskrit line. And it's a prayer to the mind.
It seems different.
Yeah?
Mine is 285.
Oh, 89. Okay.
Yeah, 89
okay,
and then
okay.
90.
Okay. I was thinking 99.
My mind constantly remembers that Sri Radha who wears a beautiful stripe of sindura in her part, which is like a path of ambrosial flavor, and who has risen from the ocean of Rishabhanu's dynasty like a beautiful moonbeam. Hearing of Sri Krishna's form and attributes naturally awakens Cupid's aches within her. She wears a most soft, fragrant jasmine garland within her very beautiful braid. Her large lotus eyes defeat the playfulness of the wagtail birds in their restless, intoxicated motions. Her captivating gait is as elegant as that of a love-stricken elephant, and her very tender and sweet body is yellow like a fresh golden champaka flower. Her tender vine-like arms are decorated with jeweled bangles and armlets. She enchants every young girl with her wonderful and greatly fascinating form. Her gently smiling face defeats the moon, and her large and beautiful buttocks that embody an abundance of fresh flavors are bound with a sash of bells. Her fabulous breasts are as beautiful as golden jugs and are covered with an embroidered blouse. Her red lips incite lust within Hari's mind, with their ambrosial flavors. Her beautiful chin is beautified even more by a very captivating spot of musk, and her charming nose and her golden jewel-studded big nose pearl bears an enchanting luster and radiant beauty. Her body is the essence of the ocean of ambrosial and tasty, brilliant passion. Mohan's bewildered, deer-like minds falls in the nectar well of her even more, of her navel. The wearing of necklaces, ankle bands, and captivating earrings make her bodily luster even more radiant, and she wears a red dress. I like this kind of discussions to go meditate. Meditate on Srimati Radhika's qualities is a good help for myself to go deeper into her beauty, into all her elegance, And I like this one sentence that Baba is stressing here. He says, he enchants every young girl with her wonderful and greatly fascinating form. So I pray that also may enchant myself in my spiritual form. So if we just hear about the qualities of Srimati Radhika explained by her Dasis, who are realized Dasis, I feel so much blessed because my flickering mind is not lost. So Srimati Radhika is very nice, attracting to the girls, not only to Mohan. She's all attractive, just like Mohan. And she enchants all the girls of Gokula with her beauty, with her nice movements of the eyes, of her hands, and the way how she talks, how she walks. I sometimes maybe compare it how now in the Sadhaka Deha, I'm also attracted to my Gurudev, how he walks, how he talks, how he smiles. I feel something in his form that is inspiring me to remember how Dasis behave. So I also think of him as a Radha Dasi, and then I try to get also attracted to that. So when I hear about Srimati Radhika's form, it is very natural for me to also try to become attracted and try to get the mercy of Srimati Radhika and praying, please Srimati Radhika, can you also attract me so much that my mind and my senses will always be in your circle of attraction. That's why I like to read this, because in the next verse, it's very much about how the Sakis are feeling and the Manjaris are feeling.
Verse 90.
Okay, we continue with verse 90. You want to say something, Fernando? Their female companions drink their nectarian forms and pastimes with their eyes and sing their glories, absorbed in bliss. Nicely served Kishora Kishori, who are unknown to the Vedic rules and who sit on a jewel. Vishwanath Chakra Bhagati Pada's purpose. The bliss of the Sakis. Thank you. After describing the sweetness of Shri Radha Mohan's love and beauty, Srila Thakur Mahashai now describes the bliss and the rasa the Sakis relish from the sweetness of the divine couple. On a jewel bedstead in the Nikunja Mandira of enchanting Sri Vrindavan, Kishora Kishori, Sri Radha Mohan are dripping with Prema Ras, filled with the natural beauty of elegance. Sakis surround them in all four directions. Each of them is a matchless picture of Prema Ras, beauty, sweetness, laughter, and humor. From the oceans of rasa and prema spill over, it is as if they play over all the horizons. So this is kind of a situation like in Kunj. We see there is Radha Mohan and all the girlfriends, the Sakis, and also the Manjaris. This is the setting of this scene. And Radha Mohan are so much in bliss. They are in Prema Ras. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains. And this Prema Ras is dripping from their hearts, from their limbs, from their smiles, from their movements. And each of them are intoxicated with that. And in all four directions, the Sakis surround them. I imagine sometimes they describe it in the yoga peak meditation of Radha Kund or any yoga peak meeting place, that they are there's this hexagonal, is that the English word, hexagonal?
5.
It's 6, no?
6, yes.
Yeah. They are, on these jeweled platforms. And then Radha Mohan is in the middle, and around them is all the Sakis and also the Manjaris. And the green eyes of the Sakis drink the wonderful luster of honey ras that drips from the blue golden lotus of Shri Radha Mohan.
So, Suniti Didi,
Yes.
I have a question. So, I don't know, you can give us this. If you could give us some kind of yoga pit meditation.
This is yoga pit meditation. I'm not giving anything. I'm just repeating.
Okay.
These are the words of Narottam. No, you tell me if I'm missing anything. I just try to feel the picture, because all these words, they are the picture. All these words are the feelings. So I try to imagine it according to my limited, capabilities. But please tell me, you must have something in mind. What do you think about yoga?
No. I want to hear because so I did not hear so much from Gurudev Yoga Pit. But at least, actually, I want to hear from Suniti. But
look at Nakachi. He's such a perfect host.
Yes, very nice.
But the yoga pit host.
Yeah, we are in the yoga pit.
Like a yoga pit, center is Radha Mohan, not Rasarila, but a little bit similar. Because center is Radha Mohan, and inner circle is very intimate, maid servant, like Manjari. Because Manjari, now Andakaji is serving us kind of drinking, little snacks. Like say, Radha Mohan, need always kind of, small manual service.
Yeah.
So this Manjari was registered very, very close. And then little bit far is Saki.
Outside, yeah.
And Saki also, some Saki, different Sakis, different surroundings. And say, like most intimate Saki is very, very another surrounding. And then more little bit far Saki is little another surrounding. Like I feel like Radha Mohan Center. We may say Nivrita Nikunja or
Kundra,
Nikunja. We don't know, how to explain.
I think there are unlimited possibilities.
Yeah, unlimited books and case by case. How intimate the leader, So and then maybe Kunja and then Kunja and then some place. So kind of
Infinity, right?
Yeah.
That's what the four corners means.
Yeah. So different corner has different and some like the entrance of Kunja, some guardians there different direction and this So like if in Vrindavan also, if we see like Gopeshwara Mahadeva has I think 4, 5 Mahadeva.
Different places.
Different places. Mahadeva is the kind of I don't know, maybe God. I don't know if he allow us to enter, then we can enter this kind of yoga pit. It's not Mahadeva, but some Manjari or Saki. No, Saki. Saki was like kind of
yoga Maya.
Yeah, kind of different direction for and anything.
Yes.
And then watching, and then inner circle is like different degree of love or feeling or seva and different like kind of surrounding. Like if we put a stone on the lake, then automatically like kind of some kind of circle is
ripples.
Yeah, ripples. So this similarly, the yoga pit center is Radha Mohan, and then Manjari, and then Prana Pressure Saki or something, and then another Saki, like interesting, and then in the detail this kind of is here mentioned.
I think this is like a general explanation, and we can in our meditation, in our bhajan, with the help of Guru Manjari, there can be unlimited expansions
Yes.
of how deep can I go, how deep can I dive.
Yeah. today, Gurudev say, how go to deep? Actually, Suniti asking question, how can we go deep? And in deep, now I feel, to go deep, we need Sai Baba. Only Sai Baba we can go deep. Because if we are Sanchari, okay, I can go this place, I can go Radha, I can go Krish Mohan, another Saki, and then we can, our direction does not fix it, then we cannot go deep.
No.
But if we fix it and then more meditate, then we can go kind of penetrate this kind of yoga pit inside, or nikunja, or maybe nibrita nikunja. So this is up to our feeling, also our concentration and our realization. So if we go deep, our realization go deep. If we sanchari, our realization, there some realization there, but not deep one.
Yeah, because I also asked, if you remember, that what is the obstacle? What is the thing that blocks us from going deep, or me? Is it an obstacle, or is it maybe lack of patience? Do I just have to wait and pray more? Do I have to, be more humble? And he said, obstacles. So these obstacles, like you say, they are the deviations of the mind, of the old ego, and many things. And like you said nicely, the Gopeshwar Mahadev is taking them away. And we know also Ananga Mantra is doing this. So we are lucky. We were just discussing, we get so many chastisements lately. Gurudev is going like a dentist into the deep holes, drilling, we're like, but, that is only that will help us to go deeper and become more fixed and become more surrendered and get out of the obstacle consciousness.
And also, this noontime, I was serving prasad, and later I talked with a few devotees. Then a few devotees tell me, this is, ordinary conversation, but it touched one, conversation. Chanakya Pandit said, if we have patience, we can have all success. Oh my God, this is also very, very great word, because sometimes we practice bhakti, but sometimes some obstacle come, some difficulty come, then we are sometimes become impatient.
Yeah.
Oh, Gurudev, behave like this. Oh, I don't like it, Gurudev. Oh, this person I don't like. Oh, man, I will quit. Vrindavan. Many people say Vrindavan is a beautiful place, but I came, but not beautiful. Very dirty place. Okay, I don't want to come again. Many people, thinking like this. But if we patient, then, slowly this obstacle also clear. And then, we can go deep. But if we impatient, like I say, we want to dive, but sometimes very, if without any, like snorkel. And
Oxygen.
Yeah, oxygen.
Oxygen supply, yeah.
Yeah, oxygen supply. Then, we cannot go deep, but someone who is very, some ability without oxygen, they go very deep. But sometimes we say, oh, no, not too much, for me. And then we have to again come back. So this kind of patient, one devotee told me, Chanakya said, patient, if you have patience, you can get all success. This is our sadhaka practice also.
In all our lives, we can apply it. Because, my nature is to be impatient. My nature is to be, demanding, because this is a human condition. But the Manjari nature, to come really into that deep feelings, it's very humble and very non-demanding. So I feel that what you say is very important. Because also when we are in Vrindavan, even the talks at the prasadam table become like an udipan. No?
Sure. And then, so, prasada, we are talking also prasada. I forgot this. Sometimes we don't realize what the mean prasada. We just eating. Oh, this is very tasty. You know.
Yeah, we are like
oh my God, today's prasada very nice. You know. Then we are taking, but actually we are taking like lip service. Yeah, we are doing lip service. Flying kiss. Because Radha Mohan is touching, and actually I did not realize because I came here many years, but I did not realize, they offer food and they are mixing in the prasada.
Oh yes, very important.
Yeah, and then, actually true because, this is flying kiss should be mixing. And even, Krishna's pastime, Krishna's Leela, Ashtakaya Leela also they do. Manjari is mixing, what Krishna's Krishna's prasad and mixing some other food. And then give it to Radha, bring it to the, Jawat. And then Radha could understand, oh, this aroma, must be, Mohan touch.
I feel excited when I smell.
Yeah, smelling. And then Radharani exciting, this is Mohan taking, and then she's taking, okay, you also take, distributing Saki and Manjari. This is also very good meditation.
So for me, personally, if I feel I want to, connect myself to the prasad here of, Srila Narottam Das Thakur, and Ananta Das Babaji, and all our acharyas, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, and so many, Prabhupada Saraswati, then this is also giving my heart some impressions that I need. Because these impressions, they create prasad feelings for me. And with these feelings of them, my heart can become pure.
Yes.
There otherwise is no other way for me. I can only speak for myself. It's not I am sitting down, I'm chanting, and then I see the yoga peeps. No. I'm reading this and I'm getting inspired, and then I digest it, and then this flow comes. So when I hear from all of you, like this, I need always some rock to be moved first.
And actually, we are seeing everyday yoga pit because yoga pit is,
Radha Mohan there. Yes, that is,
actually yoga pit.
Also depending on my consciousness. Do I see the yoga pit or do I see the statues? Really, Vrindavan is needed to be so conscious, become more fine-tuning. And then when I go to Gurudev, he's looking at me and he's giving some hints, if this is some navigation needed.
Yeah, today is also, Uddhavaji asking, I want to hear Chaitanya Charitamrita. And then, then Gurudev say, maybe afternoon something, Then he said, initiation 10 or maybe 10:30. And then Suniti, you come. Then I came, like 9:50.
Yes.
And then, guarantee.
What?
Like a candidate, we are garland, and then I was Gurudev, initiation finished. Yeah. Oh my God. This is very, very
you never know the perfect timing in
quick, and then, then we are talking. You call it Uddhava. We can now talk. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Oh, really?
Wow.
And then I found Uddhavaji. Sorry, I could not make phone call, but someone other, we just limited person, we did with discussing, and this is,
very nice feeling of sharing the prasad. Should I continue reading?
Sure.
So it's a description somehow of a yoga pit, of a meeting place, and it's about the difference, how they feel all together. It's an open meeting place, and Radha and Mohan are dripping of Prema Ras, means from all that wars that Prema Ras is coming. And it's explained here how it's touching the Sakis and how it's touching Radha's maidservant. It's very interesting. So each of them is a matchless picture of Prema Ras, beauty, sweetness, laughter, and humor. Because Radha Mohan are, and they are also their expansions, Radhika's expansions. When the oceans of Rasa and Prema spill over, when Radha and Mohan are like, in their highest or very open, overflooding moods, it is as if they play all over the horizons. So it's like, the energy is like, it's full of them and their mercy. The bee-like eyes of the Sakis drink the wonderful luster of the honey rasa that drips from the blue and golden lotus of Shri Radha Mohan's sweetness and beauty with deep attention. So there's two hints here, the honey rasa. So it's the honey wine situation. Huh?
Actually,
what do you feel?
Yeah. And, lately, I found out the verse in Radha Rasa and honey wine. And then I have read another description from, other literature by the Bhakti doing. So I compare translation. And then little difference was there.
So you asked for it or not?
No, I did not ask and did not share so far.
That was only your own research.
Yeah. No, not research, but because, just use the honey wine. And then, what's the difference? Interesting. So, Brinda Devi brought honey wine. That is actually in Sanskrit, Madhurika. Madhubika. So, and then, Brinda Devi gave to this Mohan.
Sure. She gave first to Mohan.
She gave Mohan first. Then Mohan gave to Radha. And then, interesting. Radha was like this.
Covering her face
covering
with
the
a veil. Yes.
And then like this. Like this.
Hidingly drinking.
Yeah. And then, translation, two different ways.
Sure.
Yeah. This is very interesting, One translation is, so I just said, one translation is like, smelling and then give it to me. Another translation is like this. It's covering because nobody see. Secret. And then this, and then not touching.
Not touching.
No, touching. One is not touching, just smelling.
One is smelling and one is touching.
And one is touching. A touching translation is Ananda's powers. Then I start thinking, oh my God, this is same verse,
situation,
same situation, but different translation. Then I start meditating. So as Manjari is vision, but we like, or hot, but Mohan like.
Mohan like, Ishmael was test.
Yeah.
Then it was the like.
And also Manjari also like, because Radha's first. Because this is the spirit of, Radha Rani's position. So, but if some Vaidhi Bhakti, someone has not favor for Radha, a Krishna center. So, I cannot say which one is right, but as Manjari, and why covered it? Why covered?
Why hiding?
Yeah, why hiding?
Make it more interesting.
Yeah, and then touch it, and then Mohan give Mohan. Mohan could understand. Then again, Mohan give to Radha.
Mohan couldn't say what she's doing, but he was interested.
But maybe speculate. Or...
No, but actually Mohan could understand just touching. Because Radha's, Prasad, Radha's, and then Mohan is so excited and Mohan wants to give again Radha.
Of course, they are also giving messages to each other.
Yeah, and then Radhika understand Mohan's face. And then Mohan give to Saki, and then, like money. So this is, very interesting. So how, because Sanskrit is sometimes very difficult to translate. But as, its position as Manjari or Radha Adik Sneha Manjari or Bishama Sneha, this point depend on, and maybe translation may be different.
Yeah, that's why Gurudev is telling us also today, again, he mentioned, we are here in Vrindavan to hear, from the Dasis Bhav, from Manjaris who are really in Sthai Bhav, and I don't even want to listen to anything else anymore. So that's why my room is so small.
That's true. So, so I was thinking, oh my God, so, and then this, today also we reading with Namaji. And this is described, Radharani's 10 kind of feeling. I forgot that in Sanskrit anyway. So it describes how Radha feel. Sometimes feel, and then, Rupa Goswami mentioned sometimes Padhyabari, sometimes Hansaduta, sometimes Saki Vishaka is saying, sometimes Lalita is saying, and then
Sometimes
Buddha also, Buddha was saying.
Different perspectives of the different servants in their relationships.
Yeah, but as Manjari, yesterday we have read, I feel a little bit weirdness. Because as Manjari, this is kind of many kind of Saki Baba is, kind of mixing. So like before I could not feel anything, but this time, oh my God, this is maybe not good to hear, as Manjari's perspective, or if I'm more fixed, I can more kind of feel, but, oh my God, this is like Saki Baba. And then we are asking them, to.
That's also our good fortune. Why we are here with Gurudev, listening together, sharing and learning together. This fine tuning is coming, and also our egos are throwing out, because Gurudev wants that from us who are here now, and he's giving it to us also. And that is a big blessing in disguise.
And also Gurudev, I told Gurudev, Gurudev, before I could not understand that, even Chaitanya Charitamrita, there are so many Babas mixing. Even we are reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, we cannot fix ourselves. We cannot be style. So now I understand why you mentioned this Virapatos, Manjari and Radha Rasasana to fix it, Because even Chaitanya Charitamrita, then Buddha was asking, hey, this Krishnadas Kaviraj writing, right? It's like, his Manjari, the kind of...
What kind of love he has?
Say, I know, he's disciple of Raghunath Das Goswami. Like disciple Raghunath Das Goswami. He's like a Manjari, eight Manjaris, one of 8 Manjari. So, and then he's, Buddha was more confusing. Really? Why he mentioned like so many missing, so much Baba? Buddha was asking, then Gurudev, no, this is, he want to write reality of Mahaprabhu. Because Mahaprabhu Baba is not the one.
He's experiencing.
And he was surrounded by many different
devotees, different situations. Sometimes, Chaitanya will become like Krishna. Sometimes, of course, the main Baba is Radha Baba. Sometimes he explained like a Saki Baba, sometimes Manjari Baba. So, if we want someone who want to describe Mahaprabhu's, charita activities and feeling, if we write reality, then automatically so many Baba is mixing. That's true.
And everyone will also feel it according to their own relationship to Chaitanya Baba.
Even Govinda Lilamrita also. If we read, then we confuse. If we are not fixing it, we may confuse. But
we are not in style.
yeah, if we are not style, we make confused. Because before I don't understand, I can be, go with the Dinamrita, it's no problem. What's problem, Before I was thinking a little bit like this.
Just to feel it, what is going on.
But now I understand. And one day, some devotee asking Gora Govinda Swami Maharaj, that he was present, maybe 94 or 5. And one devotee, my friend asking to Gora Govinda Swami Maharaj, and Maharaj, I'm reading Govinda Dinamrita. And then,
what did he say?
And then his reaction is very funny. Oh, it's too high, You are reading Govinda Dinamrita. That book is too high. Like something like that. And that devotee was completely shocked, My God, this Gurudev is saying this book is very high. Because he did not say, you should not read this book. But politely he said, this book is very high.
For me.
Like this. And then devotee was shocking, oh my God, this book. And then this devotee could not understand. Even also I don't understand. But now slowly I understood. Because if we read, we don't fix Swarupa, then we become sanctuary. This Saki Baba is very nice. Sometimes, Manjari Baba is nice.
Because for the soul, this amorous relationship is most touching heart because it's most exciting, so much strong feelings inside. But conditioned soul, your love is to enjoy.
And also, Saki Baba and Manjari Baba mix it is more, is better. But sometimes we thinking, I can enjoy like Radha Mohan. That kind of, if we are contaminated, some kind of, maybe, we don't think too much, but the slight feeling.
It just happens,
Yeah, it's.
When you read it, you feel.
Yeah, that is our problem. So
it's
therefore,
not a problem, but it's only a lack of maturity and feelings of style.
But also same time Shukadeva say, if we hear light source means from Rashika Vaishnava, this cure our heart Didi.
Yes, that's why I'm reading this, because I know I have not the qualification to go into that deep meditation by myself, alone, so to say, in the darkness of my ego, of my mind. But by the mercy of the Prasad, of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Anandadas Babaji, and also our Narottam Das Thakur, they are describing here what they have experienced. So I can take their remnants. And I hope that I will be purified, inspired, I get all these positive vibrations of their hearts. And for me, I must say this is personally the most inspiring process in Bhakti. It's hearing and remembering.
Yeah, because, reading kind of, this process, we are hearing from Suniti Didi. So Suniti Didi is reading. And then this reading is not the only reading. Actually, we are associating with Narottama Das Thakur Mahashaya, also Anandas Bhaj Maharaj, sometimes Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, other acharyas. So that feeling may enter into our heart. So, and then especially among the Rashika Vaishnavas association, its effect is more intense.
And plus, Gurudev is giving us this chance to meet together and share, and also he's listening and he's correcting us, he's guiding. And that I appreciate very much, because otherwise I feel more lost in my own mental or whatever perceptions that I cannot say what is right and what is wrong. But having this personal guidance, it's very, I feel it's a privilege.
Yes. And also, because sometimes by myself is limitation. But as a devotee,
Also happy.
and if I hear from other devotees' perspective, and other devotees' kind of feeling, then I could do more go deep. That's every day I'm feeling, because sometimes, I think like this, but actually, no, this devotee is more higher than I, so I can go more deep. That's
and I get also some guidance. I get some inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration.
And today we are in a very intimate circle. Is there anybody else?
With the kingdom.
My God, sorry. Radha, all.
Could we maybe talk about the Ananda of the special kind of bliss that the Sakis?
Yes, let's read it again if you agree.
So
you have a question?
Yeah, no, I just formulate my question a little bit more clearly. The verse talks about the bliss that Kishori are feeling, of course, they're together and their love, and they're emanating it, and the Sakis are receiving that, I suppose.
Yeah.
What is the nature of that bliss, and how does that compare to the bliss that the Manjaris would?
Actually, that's coming. It's coming now.
Please.
Can I read this?
You were the boss here.
No, I'm just a servant of the words here. So the bee-like eyes of the Sakis drink the wonderful luster of honey rasa that drips from the blue and golden lotus of Shri Radha Mohan's sweetness and beauty with deep attachment. With sweet voices, the Sakis sing the honey-sweet erotic pastimes of the divine couple. In this way, they are immersed in paramount bliss as they swim in the rasa ocean of the Yugala's form, attributes, and pastimes. See, this is Samasneya now. These Sakis, they are enjoying and serving the Yugala ocean. They are having the same feelings to Radha and to Mohan, and they are also singing their pastimes, and they are, very, very deeply immersed in paramount bliss. They are together, the Yugala Kishore, and we are also, reflecting this love in ourselves. So then comes, Radha's maidservants are also a kind of Sakis, though they also constantly swim in the inexhaustible rasa waterfall of Yugala sweetness. They are also engaged in the devotional service of the Yugala and their Sakis. First thing, they are also relishing, but they are in service of Radha Mohan and in service of the Sakis at the same time. They do not forget their service due to being absorbed in relishing their sweetness.
But they're primarily in the service of Radha.
Of course.
The maid service.
But of course, when they are together, Radha and Mohan, they serve the most together. But their focus is on Radharani's feelings. That we have heard so many times. But I think the quality, and you might correct me, what is expressed here in this commentary is that they are not carried away by their bliss. They do the service of Radha Mohan, and they even do the service of the Sakis. And at the same time, they are also having feelings, but they never lose themselves in these feelings because their service is selfless and they are engaged in service and at the same time immersed in the sweet rasa of the Yugala Kishore. This makes them more special than the Sakis. That is what Baba is explaining here, the speciality of the Sakis of Radha.
They are not only seer, they are kind of servant, a personal servant, and also same time relish.
Yeah, they are Samasneya. They are Radha Adik Sneha. They are focused on Srimati Radhika's feelings first. But because the Sakis are also their higher elder sisters or authorities or whatever word we should say. Yeah,
higher.
The Sakis are older, yeah. Shata, Lalita.
Yeah, because they are Yugeshwari.
They are also having...
They are older but more I mean, for us, the Manjaris are more meaningful. We should have said this morning even that just we want to associate only with Manjaris.
Yeah, to get this Thai bath. But in general, we cannot avoid that we also serve the Sakis. One time Gurudev was sitting there in the basement, and I remember exactly. He was completely in his Thai bath, and he said, "What can I do? I am just a servant of my Radha, and also of my bigger servants." So that is also there.
He told us many times. He told Manjari, Kinkari, they serve everyone. Sakis, Gopis, everyone who is close to Radha.
Yeah.
They serve all. They guys of all. Of course, they always remember who is both. But because they want to make you happy, they serve everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like when Gurudev gets guests, no?
Yes.
And there's 20 people, and then he's sending us, get this, get the sweets, like, get the drink, you know. We never forget that we are the servants of Gurudev, but he is sending us to make everyone happy. That's how I feel this is in this situation.
And sometimes Saki orders, like say, we are under Lalita Saki. So, you do this, you do that. Sometimes Lalita Saki directly order us. Or sometimes, under the Rupa Manjari, you do this, you do that.
But it sounds very, very little like Staiva, this.
No, but when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, sorry for interrupting you, because we were reading it yesterday, if I may say, he also was in this path that he was Kinkari, no? And then he saw Radha and Mohan going to the cave, no? And then he said, one Saki ordered me to pluck flowers. This is sometimes Christmas.
Yes, Charitamrita, 14th chapter, Anjali. So yesterday we are reading, but we could not approach. We cannot go in this bus because we stopped in the middle.
For us, it was afterwards.
Yeah.
I think it's not the service. We are all, they are all serving each other in a way.
But not equally.
But the small, not equally. No. According to Srimati Radhika's desire and the need of the situation. That's why Gurudev, but I felt in that moment when he said, I'm just a small, Dasi, and I'm under the control of my bigger Sakis also. I thought, oh wow.
So therefore, if we are kind of sick, we are not humble, then we are not Manjari. Because in spiritual world, like Manjari is like lowest one sense.
Yes.
Yeah, Saki is more higher.
Yeah. They are older.
We discussed this. Kawai was me, Kawai. No, it's this. Sakyayate. Namosto Nityam. Oh, Satyam. Dasayate Namo Namosto Satyam.
I will always relish and keep the. So I don't want to be, this is the verse 16 of Vilap Pushpanjali that Radha Charan is mentioning. I will thank you for the offer, my dear Srimati Radhika, that you offer me your friendship, but I will keep it on my head. But I always want to be a small Dasi, and I worship the Sakis as my elderly gopis, higher, older friends.
Yes, I find this quite confusing.
Yeah, you can ask. We can ask again when we go to Gurudev.
She's listening.
Radha Gurudev, are you there?
Gurudev is there.
He's there.
Radha.
Jai Gurudev.
Radha.
Can you ask your question, Udavji?
Gurudev, I'm asking about the Stai Bhav and the fixing on Manjari and on Manjari Bhav. How can we do this and serve Sakis at the same time?
Manjari Bhav, when we fix, then we have to stay in that Bhav.
Manjari Bhav.
And serve everyone. You don't need to change anything. No changing is a Sthai Bhav. 1 minute. No changing is a Sthai Bhav. Changing is Sanchari Bhav.
Changing of the situation?
Of course, yes. This is clear. But when
like we are in the body, we never change our bhav. We all want to enjoy my body, senses, and mind. So similarly, when we are Manjari, we live in that. What others do, don't bother. We will not shake myself. We will see everything from my position. That is a
yes,
that is fixed nature.
this is clear.
Very simple.
Very clear.
That to practice. That to practice. Only one time I think not working.
No.
That has to be practiced with the pastime.
The question is more how to practice Manjari Bhav. And
Listening, and when there are different bhav, how much you be fixed in that bhav. Is not testing, but it is right, Mahajan right, to test where you're moving or not moving. Why we say to live in pastime? Because we can see by my behavior how we are moving fast or not moving fast.
Vajana Kriya Guru.
Yeah, that have to watch. Yeah. Radhe, Radhe.
Thank you, Guru.
Thank you, Gurudev.
Take care.
So Radha's maidservant are also a kind of Sakis, though they also constantly swim in the inexhaustible rasa waterfall of the Yugala sweetness. They are also engaged in the devotional service of the Yugala and their Sakis. They do not forget their service due to being absorbed in relishing their sweetness. They are engaged in service and at the same time immersed in the sweet rasa of the Sri Yugala, means Srimati Radhika, and her book. And this makes them more special than the Sakis. This is clearly perceived in Srila Thakur Mahashoy's Prathanapad, where he is expressing his feelings in the song about his sons. I will make a bed of red lotus petals and seat Kishora and Kishori on it. Their enchanting lotus-like faces are covered with the curly locks. Shyam resembles an emerald, in Gauri, Radha, a gold. Now praying to Srimati Radhika. Praneshwari, when will I get your merciful glance? When will I, on your order, bring different kind of flowers and hear your sweet words? I will decorate you with musk tilak and the stripe of sindura. I will anoint you with fragrant sandalwood balm, and I will string a garland of malati flowers that will make the bumblebees run towards it. When will Lalita give me a fan with which I can softly fan them, drying up the sweat drops from their bodies? I will see all of this in topmost ecstasy. Narottam Das hopes that he can drink this sweet beverage of service to their lotus feet. So these are Narottam Das Thakur's direct prayers, very inspiring how he is expressing his feelings or she. But alas, I see no signs that such a blessed day is going to come when can I see these two with my own eyes? In this prayerful song, we can clearly see how the sweetness of the divine pair is relished by the mantris while they are rendering service. The Yugala Bhajan of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas consists of allegiance to these maidservants of Radha, defining the status of Radha's maidservant, Srimati Prabodhananda Saraswati, has written. Oh, and I want to add here, this situation, what we have here on this hexagonal staircase, maybe on Radha Kund or wherever. It is like a kunj situation. Means kunj, there's the sakis, there's many different kind of sakis, and the manjaris are serving Radhika and her Mahan, and also maybe serving anything that Radhika wants them to serve to the sakis. But then we have also the Nikunja circumstances where they are more close, where there's not so many others around, and we have the Nivritti Nikunj circumstances. So there are these three circumstances, and Gurudev is explaining them like the Kunja is like the office where everyone can come and dance and sing and express their love to Yugala Kishore, to Srimad Radhika and her beloved. And then in the Nikunj is already more closer, smaller, and then in Nivritti Nikunj is only Radha Mohan, Srimati Radhika and her mantras.
Can you explain in this line the Yugala Bhajana of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas consists of allegiance to the maidservants of Radha? So they're following. The Yugala Bhajana is following the maidservants.
Yes. It is the gift of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he came because he was Krishna in that mood. He wants to taste Radhika's love, and also he wants to taste even the love of the Kinkaris. And as side effect, he gave it to the whole world to empty out the universe, to take all souls back to that Vrindavan mood.
No, but that they are loyal. I mean, that's my question. That's the allegiance.
Allegiance means, following.
Yes.
Following and footsteps, following of the maidservants. But Gurudev also recently he mentioned to me, we have the Gaudiya Vaishnava allegiance, but also the soul has a free choice. He says, once we come to soul consciousness, we can choose in which bhav I want to serve, in a way. But of course, for us, for myself, there's no question, because I'm completely a mercy case. I just need the mercy of Nitai Gauranga. What they are giving for us is this bhav of being a maidservant of Srimati Radhika. Why am I here? I am in Vrindavan. I am in the kingdom of Srimati Radhika's love.
Yeah. A few days ago, we are just hearing, some guru is Sakabhava, but following, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But actually, if really we want to follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and why Mahaprabhu came to, what kind of rasa he want to give us, then, this is
a different question.
Yeah,
right?
Different question.
I mean, freedom of will and the freedom of, desire is always there for every second.
Yes. So, interesting, some people say, I'm following Rupa Goswami, we are Rupa Nuga. But the practicing different Baba is a little, for us, kind of.
No.
I studied Radha Saraswati means I'm Rupa Nuga.
Yeah, but they doing the another Baba is different.
So I think the reason why Gurudev is doing it is that he wants to make us so fixed in this one-pointedness of Srimati Radhika's service that even if there's any more other desires or any more other, obstacles, he will guide us there.
Like a Gurudev is very straightforward. Like I said, Rupa Nuga means this, Baba Uras.
Yes.
Very, very simple. And Rupa Nuga means Manjari Baba. Honestly. No other Baba.
That's what I was referring to. Exactly that.
Yeah. But of course, we don't want to, so Gurudev is very straight.
We respect all Vaishnavas.
Yeah, we respect all Vaishnavas.
Narendra Maharaj told us, so it's possible to read in book Gauravani Pracharine his conclusion about Srila Prabhupada, what does mean Rupanuga? Why should Prabhupada Rupanuga? His is mean Manjari Bhava. And the person who is in this Bhava, his goal to serve Srimati Radhika, he is taught in Radha Kunda in the middle day session.
So your question is so much answered.
Oh, not really.
this is also a matter of
It's a lifelong question.
it's a bhajan and mercy and yeah, and we can always get some more depth in our bhajan in association with all Vaishnavas, Gurudev.
I once got a question and I asked many devotees, and they gave nice answers with quotation, with Prema, with proofs. I couldn't receive an affection. I was still I have this question until once I read the book of Govinda Sai Maharaj.
Yes.
So, this is my answer. It's not other Praman, other ideas. This is my answer.
But it seems right, and it seems very natural to me that the very top priority should be the Manjari Bhava. And that means fixing directly on the service of Radharani. But then we're saying here, yes, fix completely on Radharani, but also fix on Sakis. Also fix on these and that.
No.
It sounds like it's disruptive for Stein Bhava.
No. It's not fixed on Sakis. No. It's completely fixed on Srimati Radhika. It's by your desire, your order, we're still fixing on her desire. When Manjari sends, for example, Vishakhas, for example, she's thinking about how Srimati Radhika wants to satisfy Vishakha. With this desire, this attention of Srimati Radhika, Manjari servant. Not in her heart, she's not fixed on Vishakha.
But if that's the case, then the Radharani is in the service of the Sakis, which is upside down.
Because sometimes Radhika desire to please Saki. Because Saki also helping Radharani sometimes.
Radharani's servant is not only interested in pleasing Krishna. No, it's not.
But that's why we should take all of them.
Recently, we read one verse where it's written about Srimati Radhika. In Candrika, it's Gauravani. But she's receiving 10 million times more pleasure when she's sending her Saki to Krishna.
It's also amazing, yes. It's beyond duality because she becomes all of them to please him. So she will not neglect them and she's not envious of them also, although sometimes she's using the situation to make some man, to create some, excitement. And this is also the pleasure of moha. So that is maybe beyond also the intellect of the human mind.
Yeah.
I also sometimes get some, in there and in there. But this, I think, will be clarified by Gurudev's mercy, that we find that, I'm serving Srimati Radhika, and if she wants me to serve her other, expansions, let's speak now in Bhakti. We will also do that.
Like I said, we want to serve Gurudev, but the Gurudev want to serve some other devotee. Hey, Jayananda, you help this devotee. He's sick, you should bring something. But externally, people think, Jayananda is serving this devotee. No, but actually Gurudev's order or how to please Gurudev's devotee. Like similarly, so Manjari sometimes serving Saki. Why is that? Because Radha wants us to do this.
That's a very nice example.
Yeah, sometimes we get tested like this also.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I'm only, Gurudev, and Gurudev is sending me to serve some other Vaishnavas, do I still have the right attitude or do I try to, to avoid this?
Once was one situation. His name Krishnadas. It's written in Chaitanya that he served all Mahaprabhu's Parshadas. They trying to take away Chirinamrita. And at the end, he came to Mahaprabhu, but his seat and Srinanda Mahaprabhu not allowed to do anyone, but he allowed to him because he was so sincere. Before he came to Mahaprabhu, he served all his prashadas. Mahaprabhu knows it. No duplicity. Sometimes duplicity coming in this way. Oh, I'm the servant of my guru. And not your son, and not your son. I serve my guru.
Yeah.
And same, we can apply this situation to Srimati Radhika. If I'm serving Srimati Radhika, means I will serve everyone who is dear to her. Every theme what is dear to her. Even her sash bells. What to say about Vishaka or Lalita?
Yeah, true. So therefore, if really someone who is in Sai Baba, he can serve everybody. Like he can friendly to everybody. He want to ready to serve anybody. Because no discrimination, who is, like who is who. All see, like say Paramahansa saying all the servant of Radharani. Even ordinary people, Paramahansa say, oh, this is Radharani, oh, he is Radharani, she is Radharani. This vision is there, so he want to serve everybody, any animal also.
Yes.
Like Krishna today is Gopastami. So, Gurudev was saying, why are we serving cow? Why we are serving? What the purpose? Then Gurudev said, no, actually serving cow, if we love cow, or if love animals, also love animal could understand and feel it. But the good animal may not feel it or appreciate it, but animal also could feel love. And Krishna is so appreciating, cow or animals. So therefore, animal deer in Vrindavan, if Krishna goes, all animals coming like a deer, cow. And one day, Nanda Baba asking Krishna, hey Gopal, please wear shoes. I don't like you are barefoot. Then Krishna said, it's okay, but Father, please give all cow shoes. Because I'm servant of cow. Why servant wear shoes? I'm serving cow, but the cow are no shoes and servant wear shoes. It's not good. Please provide all cow shoes. Then I can wear, like, Krishna said. So how Krishna care cow or animals? And this is kind of, I'm feeling like a Gopastami, like, we want to give love to animals. We want to serve all living entities. This comes from, Radhika and also Krishna. And today, I think Krishna give first day to take care of cow. Huh?
Yeah.
Because Nanda Baba said, oh, you become now getting
big
old.
boy.
Yeah, big boy. Now you should start taking cow. Maybe calf, maybe.
Yeah.
A calf. Yeah, calf. And then, yes. And then Krishna started taking care of it.
And I like this picture yesterday. You saw everyone was dressed up with a turban and they had some dots and they look very happy. Because for the Manjaris also, it's a very happy day. Because this is the first time when Srimati Radhika and her girlfriends, they also dress as Gopas because they also want to meet him. So many kinds of leelas can take place in that kind of bath because they are happy that he comes out. He comes in the forest and they can meet.
And also that means if Krishna bigger, I don't know how old is it, but that means Krishna go around, Krishna could meet with Radharani. I have read one nice story. And before meeting Radha, Purva Radha, one day Krishna was kind of seeking Radha and always crying, could not sleep. His eyes become red. So morning time, Ma Yashoda came. Hey Gopala, what are you doing? Why your eyes red? Maybe you swim in Yamuna too much. Therefore, Yamuna water hurt you. And, still he's like a little bit crying. And then what to do? And, and then, Kundalata? Kundalata kind of person. Yeah, like what is it? Not like cousin sister or something. So, Kundalata, you know how to solve this problem. And then, Kundalata said, yeah, mother. She's crying for, maybe some, lady, she become getting old enough, maybe better to get, some arrangement of marriage. And, Kundalata said like this, and actually reality, but, mother is laughing, my godfather still taking my breast milk, what you're talking about?
Are you puzzled?
Yeah, are you puzzled? You're so joking. Someone who's taking breast milk, how can he get married? My answer is like this, And then, everyone laughing, but, kind of, according to our rasa. So, become old enough means he can meet Gopi, he can meet Radharani. So, of course, age is not mature, but some desire coming. Like Kaishora age was kind of approach.
Yeah, coming.
So this Gopastami is kind of, starting this kind of, starting this kind. Of course, not Kaishora, but desires coming. And desire to go take care of cow means the desire to meet Radhika is developing. This is very interesting. Suniti did inspire me.
Yeah, because Gopashtami was yesterday, and so many nice feelings come. How Krishna is serving the cows, and actually they are all serving Yugana. They are serving Radha Mohan's Madhurya Leela. And everything is, connected in Braj. It's a different bhav sometimes to see Mother Yashoda, but it's all in the service of Radha Mohan's meeting. The gopis are arranging everything. And the feelings are, according to our services.
Yeah, like we describe yoga bit. And sometimes they say, Nibrita Nikunja or Nikunja. But all circuses, and, Manjari, Staki, and Gopis, and then many kind of rasa is there.
Different
Bhakta rasa is quite far, or, Sakya rasa is maybe, I don't know, far or maybe near. It depends on the person. Like, Subar or Madhumangala, they are quite near. Some other saka is a little far. Or a servant, like Raktaka, etc., they are a bit more far. Or animal also depend on what kind of animal. Like sometimes birds could see the intimate pastime, like a shuka, and but many animals also stay far away from home. So kind of, sentence in a yoga pit, and then slowly this circle is like kind of expand. Rasa also kind of expanding according to, the direction. This is very interesting.
Okay. So we have a wonderful subject, and I want to ask all the listeners, would you like to share anything? We are so happy that you're coming with your ears and your hearts. And you would like to share something, please?
Something devoted.
Wow. Radha
Yesterday, got next way in the question. Shrimati Radhika, she's thinking, why I not take off at Gopa? Krishna is spending so many hours every day with cows.
Yeah.
If I will be Gopa, I can be with him and satisfy his desires. But now I could not be with him. And due to this, he becomes Balaram. And Shosakis becomes Krishna's friend. And what about Manjari, who is serving ours? Bhakta is younger cowboys. There's Toran who is senior cowboys. Means Manjari, what can be? I don't know. I not heard this. I think it's like this. It was smooth. They can be like small cowboys who is certain like Padmangal, Subal, Ujwal, Stoka Krishna. Like this.
That's also very sweet.
It was my meditation when I did this.
When you put your turban.
I will be with my hand in this way.
Nice, beautiful. Yeah. The example of Gurudev, how is telling how Antaranga Shakti becomes Bahiranga. That feeling that Srimati Radhika, she is taking the moods of all the rasas also. So
yeah, actually it's true, So Radhika want to serve different way. So Radhika expand Ananga Manjari, Radhika expand Balaram, and then Radhika expand Saki and also Manjari. So this is completely inconceivable, a teacher actually. Like a material brain, we don't understand.
It cannot contain. The container is very limited.
Like I say, Gurudev said, Nita is, Bahiranga, Nita is
everywhere.
Nita is everywhere. And this is also ordinary person. It cannot understand. We also difficult to understand.
But yes, we pray for the day when it will be revealed. Now we are speaking about it. Why? To become purified, to do a service, and also to, try to please Gurudev that he can also feel, where is this disciple, where we have to, learn more, where we have to be more style, where we have to be more, clean, cleansed. But in the end, I feel, maybe this is my speculation, there will be a day where hopefully mercy will be so strong and my heart will be very, purified that it will be revealed. Because then there's no more question. Then it becomes natural, praying and hoping for this day. But yes, Gurudev always says, and also our Acharyas say, the tattva vichar, the knowledge of the scriptural truth is some foundation. But if you have a house and you live only in the foundation, then it's very unnatural. But the rasa vichar, the feelings and the relationships that develop on the platform of that, these are the windows to look into relationships and to develop our feeling of service and where we belong in that house of Srimati Radhika's mercy, of Radha Mohan's home, which is Vrindavan.
And also now Suniti Didi inspired me. Say, if we mixing Tattva Vichar and Rasa Vichar, this is Jnana Mishra Bhakti. But if only we see Rasa Tattva, especially we only see Manjari point of view, that is Naivarma. So why sometimes Gurudev say, you are Jnana Mishra Bhakti, hey. That means we are mixing the Tattva Vichar and Rasa Vichar. So, but slowly you have to beyond Tattva Vichara to Rasa Vichara, because Tattva Vichara means we have to see the supremacy of Krishna. Like Aishwarya mood, we have to see. Vision should be Aishwarya mood if we see Tattva Vichara. But Manjari is not at all any relationship with Tattva Vichara. Only feeling, only Rasa Vichara. So, pure Raganuga Bhakti is Rasa Vichara. Pure Rupanuga Bhakti is only Rasa Vichara. Especially this one pointness is Manjari, Kinkaripa.
Tattva Vichara is painful for Manjari because from point of view Tattva, Krishna is dominated. For Manjari, it's no. And also, it's painful for Krishna. Then his beloved Srimati Radhika disappeared from her position. And Mother Yashoda disappeared, father disappeared, because from Tattva Vichara, no father, no mother for Krishna. He is the source, he is mother and father for everyone.
He is supreme. But Krishna Krishna doesn't like this position. Krishna needs love. He is beggar of love. So therefore, Rasa Vichara is, because in Braja, only Rasa Vichara.
Vichara means analyzing. It's point of view, from
And
principle point of
it
view.
means only see rasa, only feel, only love, only raga. This is, I think, Buraja. But outside Buraja is mixing this, especially like Mathura, maybe half and half, Dwaraka, maybe, 3/4 and 1/4. Some, and Vaikuntha is Aishwarya. Like, graduation, but here, Yogamaya protecting only full of love, full of rasa.
Jai Ho, thank you so much. Beautiful. I feel very much thankful for all your sharings and all your expressions and that beautiful verse from Srila Narottam Das Thakur in this situation where they are all dancing together, how to feel them, how to see our or my position, what is my service. I am the servant of the Dasis, Anudasis, and praying to Gurudev that you will enlighten us more and more, Gurudev, that this will come in our hearts as a firm feeling of imprint in our services to Srimati Radhika and all of her Dasis.
Radhe